action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Into the front court. It's Booker. Down just a couple. Here's a chance from long range. Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Oubre. Nice pass to set things up. Goaltending's called. Count the basket. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only two teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Ricky Rubio, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Deep left corner to James. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Suns control the possession. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Booker with it. Down 3 to Mikal Bridges. Goes to the right side. Anthony Davis swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Rubio against the former MVP. To James. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. Here's Rubio up top. Down 5. Booker. Driving right to the basket. LeBron James sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen to James. Westbrook. Rebound to Oubre. To Rubio. LeBron James rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lays it up and in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Westbrook to James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge? Stuffs it down with authority. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Knocked loose. Rubio picked up by Westbrook. Going the other way. Davis to James. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Rubio to Booker. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Mikal Bridges. Booker. Anthony Davis. Snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Yeah, you've been working on your craft.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Suns with the basketball. Booker to Kelly Oubre. Gets it in the left corner. Rubio, the drive, right to the basket, and a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Misses the first. the second. 0 for 2. To Schroeder. Add 2 points to the board.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. James. The pass set it all up.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down a bundle. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Eyes fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Short jumper and a putback slam.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
It's James controlling the offense. McGee powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Booker with it. His guys down big. Anthony Davis pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket inside.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And counted at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
JaVale McGee to Davis. Dennis Schroeder. That one off the mark. It's no good. Mikal Bridges. Layup goes down. Well done.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's James controlling the offense. Gets to the basket and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lakers ball to Schroeder. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
First try, no good. No good. Missed them both. To Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Into the front court. It's Booker. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Caldwell Pope to James. Nothing going here on that drive. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lakers have it. Slams it down. Straight on three, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Suns ball. LeBron James with a piece. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Danny Green from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. DeAndre Ayton to Kelly Oubre. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
To James. Yes, and and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dennis Schroeder at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Now a whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
He was all over him. Mikal Bridges. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Schroeder to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder not going down here. James to Danny Green. Deep left corner. Dennis Schroeder. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Schroeder. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Dennis Schroeder with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Hits the free throw. It's Phoenix ball. Crawford to Booker. Probing the defense. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To James. For three. Still hasn't. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you coming to my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Phoenix has the ball. Crawford to Booker. Driving right to the basket. Look out, Devin Booker. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron James picked up by Booker. Count it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here's Rubio up top. Down a bundle to Booker. Oh, nice find for the basket. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Westbrook still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Phoenix with it. Crawford. Count the basket at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Danny Green. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Crawford to Booker. Here comes the screen. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 3 for 7.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To James. Rebound Bridges. To Kelly Oubre. Crawford. Short jumper, won't fall. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Suns control the possession. Knocked loose. Keeps it alive. Gotta love the hustle. Anthony Davis blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Mikal Bridges. Devin Booker. Wide open look, won't go. To Westbrook. James. And the rebound comes down to Booker. Got it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To James. Westbrook. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Suns with the basketball. Booker to Rubio. Lakers come up with it. Finish. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down big, knocked loose. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It's Suns ball. Sizing up the defense. Has a chance. Look out. Devin Booker. Now 4 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To James. Great pass to set it up. Deep two there. Won't go. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Westbrook. It's James. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Anthony Davis. Huge block. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Suns have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's Phoenix ball. Jamal Crawford. 3 for 6 now.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
I got him. Here we go.
To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. That approach, that's what you want to see. Nice save. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Booker. Lakers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Too easy. Russell Westbrook lays it in. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Slam dunk. DeAndre are chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
LeBron James in a matchup with Booker. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
And scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. Eight seconds. It's going the other way. Westbrook. No good. To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. 4 out of 7.
Which way do you want to, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
To Schroeder. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Phoenix has the ball to Booker. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
The drive right to the basket. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Changes coming from both sides right now. Mikal Bridges. Rubio guarded by Russell Westbrook. To Mikal Bridges. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. And scores. Strong take.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
They go down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Short jumper off the mark. James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
LeBron guarded by Kelly Oubre. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
Tough make through traffic.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To James. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Phoenix with it. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
To Danny Green. Westbrook. And his rolls from deep continue. It's no good again. Finish that. Westbrook. To Davis. From the outside, no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Rubio guarded by Russell Westbrook. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Has a look. Jamal Crawford. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Westbrook. Fires the 3, and he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good. Here comes the screen. Slams it home on the putback.
I don't know if it was so much the bounce or the vertical. I think it was more so the reach. That's what happens when you have a 7+ wingspan.
Russ at the controls to Caldwell Pope. Westbrook. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Here's Rubio up top. Down a bundle. Knock loose. Lakers have it. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
I got him.
Shot from in close, no good. Bradley goes to the right side. Caldwell Pope working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Not that time. Aaron Baines sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Aaron Baines. Davis. 4-3. Tough shot. Well defended. Here's Rubio into the front court. His guy got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Anthony Davis. Tips it. Ricky Rubio. 4 out of 10.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Schroeder to Danny Green. Dennis Schroeder. And the rebound corralled by Crawford. Danny Green able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Danny Green to Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Suns control the possession. Booker. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. New blood coming in for both sides. To Crawford. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
To Davis. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. No, I missed a short one there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Suns with the basketball. JaVale McGee swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Baseline drive.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Danny Green. Caldwell Pope. To Schroeder. For three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
Oubre. Short jumper won't go down. That is great vision to set it up. Ah, the monster stuff. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Trying to cash in. Crawford's shot off the mark. Anthony Davis sends it away. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Cashes in for two.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys hold a commanding lead. Won't go down. Right down Broadway, 4-2. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 23, LeBron James.
James can't go down. Smothering defense. To Rubio.
I got ball. I'm here. I got ball.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. To James. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Westbrook to Bradley. Lets it fly from long range. It's Ayton with the rebound. To Kelly Oubre. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Davis to Bradley. Gets it in the left corner. Gets it in the right corner. Bradley to Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that he kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
It's Suns ball.
Big kick right there.
2 minutes remaining in the
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nice pass to get things going.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Davis. LeBron James rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. To Kelly Oubre. Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good. LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Davis. Bradley. Here's a chance from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here's Rubio up top. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Go up and shoot.
Booker to Mikal Bridges. Booker. And the rebound taken in by Davis.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ricky Rubio at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. LeBron James, guarded by Kelly Oubre. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.